Hi, welcome back. Um, so 7 weeks pregnant. So I wanted to start by telling you what happened after I done this video last week. So I went to work a couple of hours after. I can't describe it. I was just in an absolutely terrible mood. I went from having a really, nice morning, no issues, fairly happy, to just getting to work. Someone must have just triggered me, and then I was just in a terrible, terrible mood. Just a hormonal mood. Like, I can't ever remember being in a mood like that ever before. And unfortunately, all of the people at work just saw this side of me that I don't think many people have ever seen before. So, terrible, terrible hormonal mood. Really bad mood swings that day. Because then when I got home, and I was reasonably happy to get home and just relax and switch off, and my other half, he told me that he had bought me a present. I was so touched that I then started crying. And I couldn't stop crying. And it wasn't just like a few tears, like, oh my gosh, thank you. It was full on sobbing my heart out, which I can't remember the last time I did. So major, major mood swings. Looking at it now, it's hilarious, but at the time, cool. And then this week, to be honest with you, I've just been in a bit of a mood. I can't think why it is that I'm in this mood. The only logical explanation that I can come up with is that if people are just gonna not pull their weight at work whilst I'm really trying hard to make sure everything's done, and I'm pregnant and going through pain and cramps still and tiredness and exhaustion, it's just taking its toll on me, and I'm just like getting more easily fed up with other people. Oh, because other people complain about stuff, and I'm just like, oh my god, I cannot handle this right now because I'm knackered. Anyway, so my other half is an absolute sweetheart. So I told you last week about being so bloated that I had to do up my trousers with a hair tie. He got me this. So it's like a belly belt. And what's funny was I was looking at things like this just last week, for like things that will just cover the top of your trousers, or I don't know, something along these lines. And I saw these and I thought, oh yeah, that looks quite cool. But, maybe that's for people that are at a later stage in their pregnancy. Anyway, so he was an absolute sweetheart and he bought them for me. And I was so excited, bless him. So the one that I'm using at the moment is this one. It's like the tiniest one. So I can just loop my regular button through, and then there's 3 different buttons here. So different sizes and it's stretchy too. So it's just absolutely perfect. So I'm using this now. They also come with, in the pack, different sizes too. So one with just like, the little metal hooks, a smaller one and the larger one, and then this is the larger one with buttons. I don't know if you can see that. And when you get larger, obviously it then creates a gap in your trousers, and it's got these kind of little like trouser bibs. That's the only way I can describe it. So you then put this through the top, and it just covers it for you, which is great. And you get a blue one, a white one, and a black one, and loads of these loopy things, and it's just ideal. It's fantastic. Even if you're not pregnant and you just have a really big meal, great thing. I'll try and I'll find the link and pop it on in the details below. But I'm really pleased with that. So such a sweetheart, really good, an absolute saviour. So other than that, this week I've had a little bit more dizziness. Probably due to what I'm eating again, but what I've been doing this week is having a much larger lunch, and then again not really eating anything at night, but I'm eating a substantial amount in the early afternoon that it then kind of carries me through. Whereas before I was thinking, oh well, I'll have a light lunch and then I'll have a snack after work, and it just wasn't going down well. It's so bizarre, but I'm trying to get into a routine because I just, with work you just kind of have to, and I don't want to keep getting morning sickness at night, um, which I haven't had since last week, probably because I haven't been eating in the evening at all, apart from on my days off, and even then I've been restricting it until before 7 o'clock. So I've not been eating after 7 o'clock, and I found that that is fine. So I haven't had any issues. I could probably go later, but I don't really want to risk it. And 7 o'clock is, that's fine. So that's good. That's been good. Other thing this week. So I love herbal tea. Absolutely love it. Have a cupboard full of it. And so I've had to really be careful about what I'm drinking. I love green tea. Absolutely love it. And of course, green tea has caffeine in, and you need to limit your caffeine intake. So I've just kind of thought, I can live without caffeine. I don't really need the caffeine. I just like the taste of the tea. But you know what? I'll just cut it out. It's not a problem. I just won't have it. So then I've been drinking peppermint tea, and that's been really good actually because it's helped with the bloating a little bit. But to be honest with you, I'm just starting to get a bit sick of the taste of it. And then I have a lemon and ginger, which again I used to drink quite often, and I don't really want to at the moment. So I've been struggling a little bit. It's just tasted a bit off to me. All of the teas that I usually drink have just not tasted right, which is weird. I've been having that kind of metallic taste in my mouth, which I've heard is a symptom as well, and I think that might be it. And it's happened for a few of the things that I've eaten as well. They just haven't tasted right, so that's been quite annoying. So I've gone back to drinking some warm, like lemon water, just hot water with a bit of lemon and a dash of cold in, and drinking that. I just don't want it. I don't know why, because I'm like addicted to herbal tea usually. So that's a bit weird. That is a bit weird. And I did make the mistake of having a green tea one morning because I thought, you know what, maybe it's just because I want green tea. Maybe I'm just getting sick of the other flavours. I'll just have green tea. And that was a mistake. So you're allowed a small amount of caffeine, but I think maybe because I hadn't had it for a week or two, that it really affected me. So as soon as I drank it, halfway through, because I have one of those really giant cups, I had cramping, and it's a diuretic. So it wasn't good, and it's not good for you, not good for the baby. Increases your heart rate, all the things that caffeine does. So not good. I'm still absolutely shattered. Hence why I've got no makeup on today. I've got to go to work later, and yeah, I'm still just exhausted. I can't wait for that bit to be over, and I don't know when that will be. I hope it'll be soon, because I'm just like so tired. And for no real reason, I'm sleeping a lot. I do wake up a lot in the night. I continuously wake up 2 or 3 times in the night. And now not necessarily because of the cramping, although sometimes it's there, but nowhere near as painful as it was. But just because I'm too hot, or I'm too cold, or I don't know. Just insomnia. Just can't sleep. I've got my midwife appointment next week, so I'm really excited about that. Can't wait to finally just speak to a professional and figure out what's going on and what the next stage is and what to expect next week. And then we've only got another 4 weeks And then for our 12-week appointment, which is landing the week of Christmas. So we're hoping to tell everyone on Christmas Day, or we've got a plan to tell everyone on Christmas Day, with a few little ideas, which we've already started to put into place. So we're not really organised for Christmas at all, apart from how we're going to tell our family. So that's quite exciting. So I'm looking forward to that. Thanks for watching, and I shall tell you how the midwife appointment went and let you know what's been happening this next week. I'll see you next time. Bye.